Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village experimental version. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and today we're going to be checking out the ruins biome by starting a brand new journey on our favorite dinosaur. Now, new things have been added, story mode coming soon. I'm excited for that one, but we're going to be heading into, challenge mode. We're going to head into challenge mode. We're playing on hard because that's usually what we play on. It means we do have to focus on survival. It isn't the easiest. Now, there are new hostility levels. They've got these little ducks as temporary artwork here. Heart of Darkness, new and more dangerous biomes will start appearing a lot sooner. Bleak Outlook, new hope bonus is reduced by 3. While villagers' happiness is too low, the bar for attracting nomads will decrease. Age of Progress, so higher tier research costs progressively more resources to unlock. God of Despair, happiness is lowered by 2 for 1 day whenever Onbu evacuates his bowels. Oh no, so he has like a poo and then it's like everyone gets unhappy because it's smelly. And anxious Onbu, so Onbu will panic and start to run whenever parasites are encountered in the world. Now those all seem very intense. Also, I think this one might be new, the hedgehog. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Onbu is covered in spikes. Stone gained from harvesting spikes is greatly reduced. Now, I'm not going to take any hostilities for this one. We just want to take a look and see what's all new. Playing on hard is hard enough. Do we want a regular? No, regular Onbu is best Onbu. All right, experimental ruins is what I'm calling this save file. And we are heading into it. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, as far as this goes, there's spots for growing some mushrooms near the front of Onbu, lots of grass here, and then a rock thing there. We need to get started straight away, which is going to mean tents. Now, tents are temporary, so actually, it doesn't matter if it's kind of in like a good zone for now. Hold on though, not there. That's the worst spot I could possibly have chosen. You are crazy, because that's clearly where we're gonna do some berry gatherers. Because there's already a bunch of berries right here. So let's stick that in there. Is that, wait. Can we move it even over one more? Oh, it's just like one away from getting that one. That's okay. Stick that in there. They'll get working on that. The tents, it doesn't really matter where they go. We'll just stick them in here for now. The tents are, of course, very temporary. We'll try to get rid of those as quick as we can. Wood cutting camp needs to go in. I guess over here near the berry gatherer would be a great spot, just to start getting rid of as many of these trees as we can. We'll need a mining camp and we'll need a clay gathering camp at some point. These are now ready. Let's get 2 workers in there, which leaves us with 8 free workers. We did start off with 10. We do need to get the wood going as quickly as possible. And I guess we'll need to start getting some stone. Oh yeah, I forgot about these bigger stones. The mining camp will start getting rid of some of these stones in this area so that we can hopefully start growing some mushrooms for Onbu soon-ish. It's always so nice to start a fresh game. I mean, it always feels like such a step backwards because I literally just recorded the final episode of our last playthrough, and now it's like, oh, okay, this is looking so different. Now we have started in a jungle, but of course it's jungle light. You do have a bit of grace time before you have major problems. Okay, people are just standing around. Let's get them to actually go do something. I mean, there's definitely trees you can be cutting down, people. There is stuff to do. Don't even worry about that. This is priority. Well, I mean, that and the houses. Because happiness can be a problem. And homeless people, it's not great. And the sooner we can get more people onto Onbu's back, the better. So if we just keep our villagers nice and happy. We are going to need to figure out this food thing. Let's go harvest these as well. That's going to give us some more food, but it's also going to give us the seedling things so we can plant them in here. What are they called? Seedlings. Saplings? Yeah, whatever they are. The berry bush seeds. That's what we need. Yeah, these ones right here. Berry seeds. Let's get 2 workers in there. They're going to be planting and harvesting. And then we're going to make sure we collect these as well. So anywhere that we've got berries on Onbu's back, it would be good to start gathering those because we need to get kind of as many berries grown in the area around here as possible. Which means we also want to get these trees gone so we have space to do that. Definitely lots of work for people to be doing. Looks like we've got enough housing for everyone, so if we get another house in there, that will be great. And the clay gathering camp would be the one last thing that we do sort of need. Now, there's quite a lot. I mean, that reaches 6, which is quite good, but then we could grow mushrooms up here. I think I'll take that. 2 new settlers already on Onbu's back. We're going to need more tents kind of straight away. So let's just get a few of those in. So the mining camp is ready. So let's get 2 workers into that. This is all going very well. Oh, the research building. We're going to need to get that in. Don't think it really matters where we put the research building other than it's nice if it's near food, I guess, because then they don't have to walk as far. But otherwise, they're not bringing stuff over into it. I don't know where to put stuff in. It feels like a big decision to make. I mean, it's not really, but it feels like it is. The sooner we get the research building, the better off we are. So let's do that. And we'll also get some clay going. I'll put 2 workers in there for now, but we don't technically need 2 workers in there. It's just nice to have. We're going to need 3 workers for the research building in a minute. And then we can take a look at all the new research that's going to be available in this new ruins biome. Now, Onbu is up and officially moving towards this abandoned encampment. And hopefully we'll be able to find some tools in there. Not that we super need them, but we don't not need them also. All right, we do need clay for this one to work. So we could get people to actually go and do that also. And I think we can unselect these rocks just because it's not a big priority. We've got the rock collector now. There are 2 people happily gathering us some stone. I think we're going to be fine for that. And you guys don't have any resources. There's no more berry seeds for you to plant. And there's nothing also for them to be harvesting at the moment. So let's take a worker out from there. And maybe we just need to be having them do this. Get more of those seeds wherever we see this and get them planted where we actually want them. Oh, there's tons up here. I mean, I'll keep some around so that hopefully they continue to like spread, but let's get a bunch of them and bring them closer. Right, 2 new villagers have also just come onto Onbu's back. We've got housing for them. We don't have housing after that though, really, so let's just stick another one in there. Research building is up. Let's get 3 workers in there and we're going to take a look. Airwell is the first thing. We need 25 wood for that. So yeah, I guess we just need spare workers wherever possible to actually just go and get that. Clay is coming in at a good clip now. I think that is all kind of just fine. Oh, this one's also not in the zone, so we'll have to move it closer. All right, lots of wood coming in. It's good. There we go. Airwell is now going in, which means we can start gathering some water. And then I guess the first farms will be the next thing. We're getting very close to this. We're not going to be able to choose or influence Onbu on that one because there's no way we're going to have things ready in time. The hornblower is not going to be here. That's fine. We can deal with that. If you're new here, consider subscribing as we take a look at all the experimental changes in Wandering Village. Wandering Village is my longest running series. I always have videos for Wandering Village come out at least once a week, if not more often when I've got the time, because it is my absolute favorite game. And we've just been loving it. So if you love Wandering Village as much as I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date with all the changes, features, things that are coming. Anything Stray Fawn Studio is up to is basically what I'm doing and loving every moment of it. All right, I do want this to be mushrooms up here at some point. So having an airwell near to that is going to be fine. Don't want to box myself in too much, but I think if we put this here, it will be kind of in between where I'd probably put a farm, in between also where the mushrooms are going to be. So I think that's not the worst spot ever for that. Also, we searched the abandoned camp and we found 3 tools, so that's nice. We are so far away from getting much else done here though. But the research is ticking along, the farms are coming in. I'd like to get all of those trees gone really. I mean, unless we put I don't know. Right, 2 new workers. Do we have? Okay, that gives us still 2 housing. Let's start getting some water. And what else? Farm's now been researched. I mean, okay. I feel like a farm in this area is ideal. Of course, there's a lot of wood going on over there, and we need to take a look at the research. Let's take a look at all the things that are new and things that we may have not seen before. So this is all looking the same, and that all looks the same. Let's take a look down here. So we've got the stonemason, which brings us on to, extract essence, allows extracting spore essence from tainted water. So tainted water is one of the new things. I think if we're in the ruins biome, we're going to be able to get tainted water from our air wells, which will be collected, and then we'll have to get the essence out of it, and I think that will make the water drinkable. And what else do we have? Nutritious mushroom balls. So food from mushrooms. Wait, did we already have nutritious mushrooms before? I feel like I just never get onto those because you usually need kelp and I never have kelp. Onbu stash stores food and medicine for Onbu, 5 of each. Okay, so this is like a new storage building to keep things like near to where you have your Onbu doctor, I suppose, and your trebuchet. That's a good one. That is new. And then taking a look further down. Oh, curing. Unlock recipes for more efficient scavenging ration production in the smoking hut using salt. Oh, and the smoking hut. So making scavenging rations from various types of food. So I think this is so you can scavenge further because they've changed the timings again on scavenging. So it should be shorter, but people can go further, which is going to be obviously take more time, but they need scavenging rations to go do that. So that's a new thing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what that's all like. Up here, this looks the same. Oh, survival gear allows this blacksmith to produce survival gear needed to explore infested locations. That's very cool. And then we've got archaeology, allows getting ancient knowledge from analyzing the debris. In the salvaging yard, so processes debris to various useful materials. Very cool. And the weave salvaging. Allows processing debris into cleansing weave, which I think we'll need to use that on something, but I can't quite remember what. So lots of new stuff happening here, but for now, I think the next thing for us is going to be a hornblower. It's going to open up a lot of stuff on this side, though also we are going to need to get the pantry so we can get corn, cactus, and whatever over on this side. Lots to do, but hornblower first. We just need a lot of wood for that. Apparently we already had the wood, so they're straight away working now, which is great news. We need to get this farm built, which means more wood and more trees to be chopped down, and that is all fine and dandy, really. The sooner we get this farm in, the more comfortable I'm going to feel, though, because at the moment it's like, it's a bit scary when you just aren't producing food and you're like just completely relying on berries, which is not even a good food source. It's just like an okay food source. Hornblower has now been researched. I guess we'll want to get one of those in sooner rather than later. I feel like we'll maybe grow mushrooms at some point here as well. So the feeding trebuchet can maybe go on top there. Hornblower over there. Onbu's unsure about which path to take. I can't help him though, so he's on his own for that one. We are going to need to figure out food for Onbu, so a mycologist is going to be important. But to get the feeding trebuchet, we also would need the carpenter and then that over there. Ooh, that's tricky. Okay, so many things to think about. Pantry opens up the stonemason. Oh, and the village doctor. Oh, there's so many things you have to get so soon. Okay, that's a lot of wood. We currently do actually have the clay and stone for the mycologist, so why don't we get that while we gather some resources to have all this wood. Get the mycologist, then get the carpenter, then get the feeding trebuchet. But also, we need to keep an eye on the pantry, the stonemason, and then the kitchen, the village doctor, all of that kind of stuff. There's just a lot to do at the beginning. It's always a bit of a mad dash, really, to figure out which research you're going to be doing when. What I've never really considered doing in this version is having multiple research buildings. Because it used to be, you could have multiple research buildings and it would just speed up because they were all working on the same thing. I don't know if that's still the case. I imagine it still is, though. I have no idea. We've not actually tried to have multiple ones of those. Maybe that's worth looking into. Okay, let's see. What are the choices for Onbu? It was mountains or jungle, and he's sticking with the jungle, which I guess is totally fine. The mycologist has now been researched. We don't have enough of any sort of resources at the moment to do anything. Let's just get them to do... Well, the water tank's not a bad idea. It only takes 12 hours as well. Pantry also only takes 12 hours. This, we just need a bit of stone. So let's go for the water tank next. And these two guys are working here on that. I think that's kind of all fine. Farm's been constructed. Let's just put in spots wherever you can. And we need to get some of those beets in, which means I'm going to need a worker in there. I think we'll even do 2. Having a little food source would be great. Plus, we just found 2 more workers. We are out of housing again. The mycologist was another thing. And I think it's going to go right somewhere here. I can't actually put it in, though, until we get rid of those stones. Okay, the tents have gone in really quickly. That's nice. And beets are also going in. We've got the 2 extra workers in there. My only other thing would be I kind of need you guys to focus on these ones, please. Let's just do that. And we're going to completely remove this clay deposit because that's where we're going to put a mycologist. So yeah, all of this going completely. We're going to keep this side open and we're going to actually pay attention to that. We're going to keep this side open for removing this boulder at some point. But for now, we're getting all our spare workers to do this. That's the water tank made. It's just said, keep this side open. Let's up the water tank right here. That's a great idea. No, it's a terrible idea. Don't do that. A water tank, might be able to stick it here. Nope, can't stick it there. Here, kind of goes into where our beets are growing, but I think it's fine. And then research-wise, let's take a look. Oh, the pantry would be our next thing. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the carpenter is actually technically ready, but let's do this first. The carpenter will still be ready in a minute. I'm pretty sure. We're not using that much wood. We are just collecting a lot of wood. Should be just fine. Onbu is trekking along. Looks like we're about to go through a rain cloud. And there's food here for Onbu. He is, however, going to sleep, but that's fine because we are still in the kind of the safe zone where you don't have to worry about poison yet. So wherever he sleeps is going to be totally fine for us. We'll get food there, so we don't need to worry about that for him either. Here's a bit of rain, which I think just makes this more effective, which is good, which means we probably want to focus on getting this water tank in because we are going to run out of storage in here. Oh no, actually we're good because we were actually out of water, so this is fine. Onbu is having a sleep. Hornblower is now ready to go. Not that I have much to do with that at the moment. Pantry, I think if we go just above where we make the berries, that would be fine for now. I mean, it can be temporary. I don't tend to make things temporary, but they could be. All right, stonemason we don't have enough for, but we do have enough for the carpenter, so let's start that. We're gonna need a lot more stone for the other, and 2 more new villagers. How much housing do we have? We can afford to have 2 more people. We're already up to 20 people, which is actually pretty intense. All right, looks like we've got the space now for the mycologist. Oh, I wanted to actually 1 more down. Can we remove this, please? Someone come do that straight away. And then the mycologist is gonna go in right here, I think. Or 1 more up. Maybe you can go in right there. Maybe that's fine. All right, carpenter has been researched. Right now we are just getting wood kind of wherever. In the future though, we might actually want a spot where we are growing wood. Maybe over here would be fine. Or, I don't know. Again, we could move things. I tend to not ever move stuff, which I don't know if that's like a good idea or not. You know what? Let's just stick it in here for now. That could be something we work on. And we do need to look at the next thing. Carpenter needs to go in so we can start making some planks. Then the feeding trebuchet is going to be important now that we've got the mycologist going in. But in the meantime, the stonemason's not a bad idea. Corn, tomatoes, and cactus would be also a good idea. We just need more clay, which we don't currently have. I'm honestly not sure what we're most likely to get first. We only have 5 stone at the moment. But we do have a bit more of that. Maybe let's go for the cactus. And then let's just get our people to maybe harvest the clay if they're kind of around. And then, I mean, we could temporarily close this. Let's just get those workers because then they'll go and help harvest the clay. Mycologist is in. We're going to be planting mushrooms. So there we go. We'll just have 1 person doing that for now. I think that will be fine. There's definitely lots for people to be doing here. And food situation is fine. We've got beets and berries at the moment, which I'm happy about. I mean, this is a good start. I'm feeling it's pretty solid here. Don't have anyone in there. Hornblower yet, but we don't need anyone in the hornblower either. Carpenter has been built, which means having 1 person starting that is not a bad idea. We are going to need a lot more wood. I wonder if it makes sense to just do another wood cutting camp somewhere and just have them get started on cutting down all that wood. I'm not even sure where we would put it though. But right there, just something to do. This is like, the pantry just feels like it's like in the middle of nowhere. I know a lot of people like grid things and that seems really smart. I don't grid things. And then I always think like, oh, maybe I should have, but hey ho, here we are. All right, I think we've got enough clay that they're gonna actually get started straight away on the researching of cactus. That gives us still 5 spare workers and more housing going in. So we could get up to 6 more people and everyone would be happy, which is good because there's another person coming in and our needs are now officially at 1. Wait, we have poisoned people? There is actually poison on the ground. Hold on, what? How do I get to the doctor? We need the stonemason. Okay, that's gotta be next on the list then, really. Holy moly, okay, this is, I'm nervous now, that's not good. How many tools do we have? Where do I even look at that? 6. Mining camp needs 3. All right, having poisoned people does not feel good. I'm not gonna lie. And also we just like have no way of dealing with that at the moment. All right, that's the cactus and plantation done. We are definitely going for stonemason next because we need that for village doctor. Oh wait, we need the herbalist before the village doctor as well. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm nervous now for us. Okay, we just need some stone. We just need people to like focus on stone. We get 2 more workers in here. That means their job is actually just to get stone. Go for it, people. You've got this. More rain here. Okay, we'll take it. And okay, they're now working on the stonemason, which is good news. I have a feeling people are actually going to die from the poison. Onbu is getting up though, which is good. And the stonemason won't take too long. Didn't realize we were already getting I thought we were safe. I thought this was still the safe zone. I hadn't seen the line where the biome changes. And normally you're fine, I think. Unless that's changed. That's just not ideal. Oh, we're just gonna walk in this rain cloud, which is fine because we probably do need the water. Yeah, we have no water stored up, so this is good. We only have the 1 air well at the moment, and it is like working for 2 farms, which is quite a lot. Okay, stonemason we now do need in, and then the next thing is getting the herbalist, and we need that kind of straight away. We're just missing, oh gosh, we need this. Okay, this is high priority. High priority, people. You guys actually can go help as well. The sooner everyone just helps get this built, the better. Go forth and get all the wood. And then, we're gonna need so much more stone. I don't know, resource-wise. Oh, we do have, okay, we actually have enough stone at the moment, so we just need that tree to be cleared. And then once that tree's clear, they can just bring things over. That is basically good to go. Onbu's back up and walking, so at least we're not getting further poison. But we do have 5 poison people, which is giving us -2 to our happiness. It is not ideal. There's nomads there, but there's also abandoned encampment there. I mean, both of those would be fine, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, I don't think we're going to be able to convince Onbu at the moment about which way he should be going. All right, let's get 2 workers in there for a moment. We just need to get 10 of these planks, which means we're basically ready for our research to be going. We definitely have enough clay. We're just waiting on the stone here. This is going to take a little while. All right, Onbu is choosing to eat, which is good because he barely just got over the line for how hungry he was to choose to eat himself. So that was actually just really quite lucky, because if he had not eaten here, who knows when we're going to find food for him next, or when we're going to be able to afford food for him ourselves. So that is fine. Okay, those are coming in. We're now at 4. We just need 6 more. We're waiting on that. We're hoping nobody dies from their poison. It just says poisoned. It doesn't say badly poisoned yet, but we are still so far away. We are actually completely full on that one, so I'm just going to temporarily close that up. Gives us another worker back, and you guys have nothing to do there. Just going to bring this over here. And I guess we can expand this zone to all the spots that have been cleared out. More mushrooms coming in. Okay, herbalist is now going. I don't know where we're going to put the herbalist. Maybe here seems like a fine spot. I don't really know. This could be an okay spot for a herbalist. We need to find, okay, one of these, somewhere is going to have the Onbu food kitchen. Maybe here would be okay for that. Somewhere, or up here. I don't know. Herbalist. Where are we going to put a herbalist? Maybe over here? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe just here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Onbu, I'm going to let Onbu just decide on this one. I don't think he'd listen to me regardless. Either way is going to be fine. If he eats the nightshade, he eats the nightshade, then he just sleeps. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Herbalist needs to go in, though, quick. So, because the herbalist has to go in quick, I think it would be better if we put it somewhere where we didn't have to cut down trees, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Although, do we have a spot like that? That's actually good. Not really. That seems really far away from stuff, if I'm honest. If we put it here, we'd only have to cut down like a bit of tree. Let's just, can you guys come focus on both of these things? That's that. And then as far as research goes, it's a village doctor that we need next. Can't do much about the village doctor though. I can't do anything until I have 10 herbs. Oh wait, can we just get our herbs growing on Onbu's back anywhere that we could just go harvest? Taking a look. There's some here. It's only going to give us 1 though, so that's actually not going to be enough. Because then maybe we don't need the herbalist. Oh, there's more here. These are decomposing already though. That's not ideal. Let's just turn the priority down on these. It's not the priority. Go get the herbs is the priority. Oh, they're decomposing already. I mean, more will grow, so we just have to keep an eye out. That does mean we want the Onbu doctor as our next thing. I think because there's something you guys can do, can you just go and help collect those herbs? That would be good. And then we'll just have to keep an eye out for anywhere else there might be herbs, like hiding somewhere in here. I don't see any though. Berry bushes, there's tons of mushrooms. These have already decomposed, which is just a bit annoying. They did get some over here. We managed to collect those ones, which gives us how many? 5. We're halfway there. All right, never mind. I think we do need to prioritize this then. Stone, slabs, and clay being brought over. I think the clay gathering is going just fine. We've encountered some nomads looking for a new home. We're going to be picking them up. We can always use people. 3 healthy people have joined our village. So we're going this way. Onbu, I don't think we'll eat this nightshade. Staying here in the jungle. Villagers' needs have increased though, which doesn't bode particularly well with 5 poisoned people. Oh boy. Okay, herbalist has been constructed. Good. We're going to get workers in there. We're going to get herbs growing. I'm thinking another air well, possibly in between, like where we've got the mushrooms growing here and then this herbalist. And then we'll just have another water tank. So we've got lots and lots of water coming in and being stored. And by lots and lots, I mean a little bit. Some. All right, I think that was a very good start. No ruins biomes on the horizon just yet, but it's going to take us a while to get to them, of course. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.